All right, guys. So today we need to talk about the major content issue that Valve and CS2 currently have going on right now, because it is really, really insane. And it is an issue they are going to need to fix, and they're going to need to fix fast. Obviously, throughout the history of Counter-Strike, majors and the items and the content surrounding them have been an insane part of not only Counter-Strike history, but also the Counter-Strike markets, the CS2 investing scene, but also a very, very integral part of how Valve, the teams, players, tournament organizers, everyone makes money, and right now that is all falling apart, and this is a big deal that we definitely need to talk about, and maybe talk about some of the ways they could fix this as well. But of course, first, just want to mention my cash trading business. If you are looking to sell any of your CS2 items, turn them into cold hard cash, crypto, or any other payment method, definitely hit me up over on Twitter. It's going to be the first link in the description below. We buy pretty much anything and everything for the right price, but of course, we like to get those bigger deals done. So if you have any expensive skins, gloves, knives, your entire inventory, bolt cases, whatever that you're looking to cash out safely, effectively, and efficiently, hit me up, and we can probably get a deal done, like I said. And of course, by selling to me, you're helping support me, my channel, and my content, and making me able to keep doing this stuff. So I would appreciate that a ton. With that being said, let's get right into this video today. So this was about a month ago where CSGO tweeted this out, and I thought this was really, really interesting, so I bookmarked it. I knew I wanted to talk about it at some point, and I'm getting to it now. He tweeted out, the Souvenir fall off is crazy. From 1,600, almost 1,700 unboxed coverts in Paris to 311 for Shanghai. That's an 81% decrease in Souvenir package. The community has finally spoken. We don't want these anymore. Now, again, from Paris to Copenhagen, we had about 1,700. And again, somebody asked him in the comments, is this just Mirage coverts or is this all coverts? And he says this is the data from all coverts. And obviously, to get data like this, they're using something like CS Float, the database, seeing actually how many cases have been unboxed and stuff. And obviously, with how the ratios and the math and the data works, however many coverts unboxed, you can kind of see about how many cases have been unboxed in general, or Souvenir packages in this instance. So you see from Paris to Copenhagen, there was about half, and then from Paris to Shanghai, there's been about 80% drop off. Now, obviously, Paris is 2 years old, and Shanghai is not that old, not even a year old at this point, but still, you would not see this significant of a drop off, because you have to imagine, you have to assume, and we do know, that most of the unboxings are happening around the time of the major. People are buying them and they're unboxing them. It's not like over the next year or so that people are going to be unboxing more Shanghai souvenirs than they did right now. Yes, over time you are going to get a gradual kind of increase, but the bulk is happening during the major, right after the major in that year or whatever. Because then, new Souvenir packages are going to come out and all that stuff. So Souvenir packages have dropped off in a huge way. Now, obviously, there's a bunch of different reasons for this. One, these are some of the least profitable unboxings in all of CS2. I believe I have CS ROI opened up over here. We can take a look at souvenirs. I don't even know how you get to these. Right here in souvenirs, you can see that the unboxing percentage on so many of these. We can go to like Shanghai or something. Shanghai's not even on here. But Copenhagen, you can see 44% unboxing ROI. You saw for Paris, they have some stuff here, 30, 26, 34. Obviously, these are cases with sometimes expensive skins, but also a lot of trash skins, no golds. So, like, the bang for your buck and the value isn't really here. So, after people unbox them a couple of times, you're not really interested anymore. And then also, only a couple of the different Souvenir packages even have that crazy of skins. Like, yes, Mirage has, like, the Desert Hydra and stuff like that, but so many of these don't even have that cool skins. But also, over time, as we are seeing most majors having very, very similar map pools, maybe one map difference here or there over the course of a couple years, maybe get two map differences, whatever, we're still ending up with a backlog of supply. Again, we had Paris where people bought a ton of Souvenir packages, a ton of stickers, all this stuff, and in the modern investing world where you can just buy unlimited numbers of these, if there is something good, people are buying up so much of it, and it makes sense that people aren't going to continue to buy in the future, because it's pretty much the same stuff at pretty much the same price, and you can buy it at the markets for the same price, if not cheaper sometimes. So why would I want to buy like Shanghai souvenirs during the Shanghai major, when if I really wanted this stuff, I've been able to buy it. I've been able to buy Mirage souvenir packages for however many years or months or whatever now. So it's not like, oh, you better get this quick during the Shanghai major. And I think that's a big problem with the major items overall. It's two big things. One, the fact that there is no rarity, no limited quality to them at all. You're not in a rush to purchase this stuff because the market is flooded with borderless stickers and souvenirs and all the same but major items over the past couple majors, and just the huge supply and stuff like that. And the fact that they're also just doing the same stuff over and over and over again. Paris was the same as Copenhagen, was the same as Shanghai. We haven't seen any new changes, and something definitely needs to change. Now, of course, this is also looking the same on the sticker side of things, where Petrie tweeted out this: crazy numbers for a collection that has been on sale for almost a month. I wonder if the teams are going to start complaining. And this is a big deal because, like I said, obviously at the end of the day, Valve loves making money. Valve wants to make money. They want to do all this stuff, but also from major items. This is a huge part of how the CS scene has been sustainable for this long. Teams, players, orgs, tournament organizers, and Valve have all been making money off this to make this whole thing go, because we've seen other esports that have flown super high and they've come crashing down because of monetary issues. We know esports is generally hard to monetize, hard to sustain. People are losing millions of dollars all the time, but CS at least has something going for it with the major items. But again, we are seeing some very sad major item numbers. Again, you can see here for the Challenger sticker capsule, there's less than 1,000 even listed on Steam right now. And again, this is a month into the sale. This is where things are supposed to be exploding. But again, there's really no reason for people to be making things explode, because we're seeing borderless stickers once again. We're seeing, the 5th version of a Vitality borderless sticker that nobody really cares about. And I know there is some other people saying, hey, we need bordered stickers or whatever, but there's also some people saying that, hey, I don't even know if bordered stickers would matter at this point, because we'd quickly become in the same issue where even if they are bordered, there's still team stickers for the millionth time. There's still autograph stickers for the millionth time. Like, it just seems like the community and the allure and everything is fading away a little bit. Stickers used to be so cool because they're always new, interesting, unique, but also, people could make money off them, and like, they're this thing that would grow over time and whatever. But now at this point, like I said, the CS scene is just in a different place. And whenever you can buy things in unlimited numbers, people are going to put so much money into them, and they're going to dry up the wells in the market really fast. So I don't know. Obviously, me and a lot of other people out there, and I'm sure teams and players are starting to think, and they're going to start asking questions and pointing fingers at Valve, saying, hey, we need to make a change. Now, in the short term, could adding bordered stickers instead of borderless be a good solution? Yeah, I think it would help maybe for a little bit, but like I said, eventually I think they'd run into the same issue. But still, this is something I've been saying for a while, that Valve can't just keep pumping out borderless stickers, but that's what they've continued to do, and not surprisingly, the numbers have continued to tank. For this past major, I thought there was at least a small opportunity that we could get something like Team Charms or something like that would at least be a little bit different and maybe add to the excitement of Shanghai. But no, Shanghai literally just came out with borderless stickers that, weren't that great looking, and souvenir packages that nobody cares about. And we are seeing a steep decline in the sales for both the stickers and the souvenir packages. And Valve definitely needs to make a change. Now, what is the overall answer to this? How do they fix things in the long term? I don't know. That's up to Valve to figure this thing out. But all I know is they need to start innovating. They need to start trying different things. Again, could it be some kind of limited edition items? Could it be some kind of way to decrease overall supply and add some rarity and significance, making certain things rare, making certain things uncommon, making certain things hard to get? Could they do something like with the armory right now, where you actually have to play the game to farm the stuff, which means people can't just buy stuff in unlimited quantities? I don't know. Could you buy some kind of like major pass where then you play the game and get stars and redeem it, kind of like an operation? I don't know. That would at least add some kind of rarity, whatever. I know some people have said they should stop doing the 25-cent sale because that's just way too cheap and that doesn't make sense. They should bump it up because of inflation and blah, blah, blah. I don't know. There's a million different issues here. There's a million different things going on, but obviously this is in part impacting the markets in big ways. We've seen, even some of the good-looking, iconic old stuff like Stockholm and Antwerp, which doesn't have insanely high quantities and looks really good, but still, when you're comparing it to other borderless, it's similar enough and it's competition enough that we've seen insane drop-offs and stuff like this. The Mao Stockholm Hollow peaked at almost $200 Canadian, and now it's $14. It's had a 93% decrease. So not only are they impacting, the present day stuff, they're also impacting the past stuff in a very negative way. And also, I thought this was interesting as well. The Copenhagen major was 75% weaker in estimations in terms of sales compared to Paris in terms of stickers. And now we're seeing the Shanghai major looks to be 30 to 40% less than the Copenhagen in terms of sales as well. So Copenhagen was already a huge drop off from Paris, and Shanghai is even further drop off, at least from the estimations in terms of sticker sale numbers as well. So Souvenir Souvenirs are down in a hugely meaningful way. Stickers are down in a hugely meaningful way. Valve's going to have to do something. Hopefully they do something different for the Austin Major. Again, I don't know what they're going to do. I don't know what they can do. I don't know if you guys have some kind of solution or answer or whatever for what they can do. But all I know is Valve is making a big mistake right now by copy and pasting the major items over and over again. At one point it was working. It's not working anymore. And I'm sure, like some people said on Twitter, that teams, players, people like that are going to start getting upset because that is their livelihood. That is their money at the end of the day. And they're going to be asking and demanding for more of Valve. So I do think and hope, and I'm kind of expecting us to get some hopefully new and exciting and interesting content sometime soon. But that also means that Valve's going to have to put more time, effort, energy, resources into this. And I don't know if they're willing to do that at this point. We'll have to wait and see. Pretty much every video today, guys. Hopefully catch you in the next one. Until then, peace.